On March 19, 2002, in London, England, the National High-Tech Crime Unit swiftly descended upon the residence of Gary McKinnon, a 36-year-old Scottish computer engineer. Their purpose was to apprehend him on behalf of the United States Justice Department, charging him with hacking into highly classified systems at NASA and the Pentagon. McKinnon, without hesitation, confessed to the cyber intrusion. However, he shockingly asserted that his unauthorized access had led him to unearth compelling evidence suggesting collaboration between the US government and extraterrestrial entities.
It's an Excel spreadsheet, and there was a non-terrestrial officers list, and I can't remember the file name of the spreadsheet, but the heading on the column was non-terrestrial officers. And I looked it up at the time, and it was nowhere, absolutely nowhere. In that exact phrase, the quotation mark. Now, all you find is references to really finding it. But obviously, it wasn't aliens. It wasn't, little green men. I took it to just mean there must be evidence of an off-Earth fleet. If you have non-terrestrial officers, you must have spaceships that are based in maybe geostationary orbit.
McKinnon claims to have seen a picture of a UFO and described what he saw as he slowly downloaded the picture on his 56K dial-up modem from a NASA server.
And it got about 2/3 of the way down, and there was, I assume it was the Earth. I can't believe if it was a colour or monochrome. But clouds, and then this perfectly smooth shell of a craft that got to just underneath its body. And there were no rivets, no seams. There was no sign of sort of working on the steel. It was weirdly smooth. But it did have these, like the golf ball domes that you above and below.
Is it possible that Gary McKinnon's description of his findings during his unauthorized access to Pentagon and NASA computers is authentic, suggesting that the US government was involved in covert extraterrestrial operations? While skeptics abound regarding the credibility of Gary McKinnon's narrative, it is worth noting that several prominent individuals have subsequently emerged with comparable assertions. In 2013, Paul Hellyer, the former Canadian Minister of National Defense, made a remarkable statement, proclaiming that the United States government, along with other governments worldwide, collaborates with organized extraterrestrial groups. Hellyer went on to assert the existence of tangible UFOs, which he claimed have been present on Earth for millennia. Furthermore, he mentioned the existence of a federation comprising these entities.
Why do you say that UFOs are as real as the airplanes flying over our heads?
Well, because I know that they are. They've been visiting this planet for thousands of years. And there is what is called a federation of these people.
Paul Hellyer is not the only government official to come forward with alleged knowledge of a federation of extraterrestrial races. The former Israeli chief of space security, Chaim Eshed, came out and said that there is a galactic federation and that indeed many world leaders know of and are in talks with delegates of the Galactic Federation. As the number of such accounts accumulates, a discernible pattern emerges, lending greater weight and credibility to the evidence at hand. Dr. Eshed, for instance, has asserted that the extraterrestrial beings within the Galactic Federation maintain communication with governments worldwide. This concept is undeniably captivating and possesses the potential to hold truth. However, some in the UFO community have some reservations about Eshed's account.
Maybe I'm the one who's wrong. Maybe there is a galactic federation, and but I don't personally believe that there is. So when I hear Chaim Eshed talk about this, I think he's probably working off of, people in the UFO community. And then, the other thing is when you get to that age, and I read his statements, he struck me as someone who is still very much in command of his faculties. So I don't want to be misunderstood here. But I also will say when someone gets to a certain age, they either stop giving a damn and they just talk, and that could very well be the case with him. But it also can happen. I mean, I saw this with my own father before he died. The stories change. The stories change.
Now jump to June 2023. David Grush made public claims about the US federal government running a disinformation program and to the fact that we are definitely not alone.
There's a sophisticated disinformation campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the US government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone, yeah.
Are the extraordinary assertions put forth by Paul Hellyer and Chaim Eshed worthy of belief? They suggest that encounters of the fifth kind, involving direct contact, are taking place within the upper echelons of governments worldwide, with entire factions of extraterrestrial beings involved. Certain ufologists maintain an affirmative stance, contending that recent revelations from world leaders might be laying the groundwork for a momentous event. Complete disclosure.